Greetings, citizens of YouTube. Fake Sagan here, and everybody's talking about this boxing match between me and Captain Awesome. It's not arrogance that makes me say that. I say it because I can read. Everybody's talking about this fucking boxing match, and I just thought I would give some of my thoughts on this whole thing on the eve of this epic battle, just so that you guys know where I'm coming from and why I'm doing this. First off, let me dispel some of the myths that are surrounding this whole thing, because I've seen a lot of rumors cooking up. People are saying that, you know, Kevin and I concocted this in private, and it's, you know, something that we agreed to do as like a sub-whoring tactic. It is a sub-whoring tactic, but it's his. I had no say in this whatsoever. I went to my channel and I saw a very public challenge to a boxing match, and you know, you call me out in public like that, I don't really have a choice. I kind of have to say yes. If he had PM'd me about it or something ahead of time, I would have said that I didn't want to do it, because quite honestly, this is like the cheapest publicity stunt I've ever seen, and it's so fucking obvious why he's doing it. The trunk of the YouTube atheism tree is having a little bitch fit identity crisis because his arch nemesis, the amazing atheist, surpassed him by like 4 or 5 subs for 5 minutes, and then he got his lead back, I think. You know, this whole sub-war between the two of you is fucking pathetic. It's sad the way you judge your worth against one another, and you should just admit that you're gay for each other. Because the thing is, I pointed this out to TJ privately, but I'll say it in a video. Pat Condell pwns the fuck out of both of you as far as subs are concerned. Neither one of you are the king of YouTube atheism. And he does it without flailing around in his dad's garage and shaking his man boobies, without slicing himself to razor blades to the Sex Pistols and fucking wearing loincloths in his videos. You guys are competing in this dumb little category that the two of you invented. You know, it's sort of irrelevant who the winner is. It's like a biggest retard contest. And I've heard all these stupid arguments about why Pat Condell doesn't count. Like he reads from a script, so what? He writes the fucking scripts. I said basically the same thing that I just said a second ago in a comment section somewhere, and Rousdower Saves Us said, oh, well, Pat Condell doesn't count because he's not community oriented. He just makes videos and he doesn't really talk to anybody else. Yeah, in other words, he's not a drama whore. That's all you're really saying with that argument. I think that falls flat on its face. I'm not subscribed to the guy because he unsubscribed from me. And, you know, the way I look at it, it's like, well, fine, buddy, you know, if you're going to unsubscribe, then I'll unsubscribe from you too. But, no, he doesn't make bad videos. He makes very good videos, and he deserves to be the top subscribed atheist on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned. He's got, I mean, if you were, throwing pies in his face or something, then I might question the validity of that, you know, but this argument that the person with the most subs is therefore the biggest clown does not always hold water. Sometimes you get to the top by being the best. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. We're talking about boxing here. Now, so there's another little pretext going on with this boxing match. And that's that, you know, Kevin wants people to believe that this is like a male bonding thing, and he's being very magnanimous. You know, he's saying that, oh, well, I'm going to baptize you into the family with this, you have to, you know, this is so fucking contrived, and it's such bullshit. You're not baptizing me into the awesome family with this, Kevin, which I consider the Avani family, by the way. You're the cousin, not her. You know, this has nothing to do with goodwill towards me and you wanting to bond with me, because the tone of the PMs between the two of us since this went down have been so fucking different. And if anybody's wondering why this is going to take a month to happen instead of going down right away, I'll put my hand up and assume responsibility for that one. I demanded of Kevin that he give me a month to train for this, and I'll talk about that a little later, the reasons why. But you know, I mean, this isn't like there's nothing benevolent going on here. This is just it's sub-whoring, and he's got a grudge against me, I guess. I don't know what it is. Now, let me talk a little bit about the history between Captain Awesome and myself, just so that everybody watching knows that there's no love lost between these two competitors. I used to be a Captain Awesome fan. I will be the first to admit that. I would never try to deny it. I loved his videos. I was subscribed. He was one of the first atheists that I was subscribed to, actually. Him and Gisburn. And Websnarf, before I decided that he was an asshole. But anyway, you know, he made his public call for all of his fans to bash Islam. And I bashed Islam. Well, my video got a little bit more attention, and it started to pull the spotlight away from his video. So he left this little bitchy comment in my comment section that said, "Oh, you kept ripping me off way after it was cool to rip me off, Fake Sagan, you just suck." And that was the first, like, direct contact I had with Captain Awesome. So I was like, wow, you know, I mean, people who watch my videos know this. I never ask my audience to do anything. I ask them to shut the fuck up and watch my videos. And if they have to comment, keep it polite. I never ask them, I never sick my audience on people. I never say, hey, go spam that guy's channel. I never say, hey, there's a jihad on this guy. You and fucking, I mean, that's you and TJ, Kevin. But if I did ask my audience to do something, I wouldn't turn around and get all fucking butthurt about it just because they did what I asked them to do. I mean, I guess you should have been more clear. When you said you wanted your fans to bash Islam, you should have specified that you were only talking to the fans who, you know, can't make good videos and have like 300 subs and stand no chance of outshining you. You know, I'm sorry that I made a good fucking video and it, you know, got your panties in a twist. Sorry. Well, you can kind of say that I've wanted a piece of Kevin ever since then. We haven't really been on good terms. He's actually tried for a reconciliation since then. He said a while back that he you know, when he had his Meet Captain Awesome thing in Seattle, he said, hey, you live close, you should come by and meet me. And I was like, no thanks, dude. You're a prick. So yeah, I mean, I guess now we are finally gonna meet. You're gonna meet this fist, asshole. Now, a while back, I tried to draw Kevin into an argument, and he just pretty much ignored me. And then his next video was called, you know, Drama Needed or something, and he was like, I want to get into a bitch fest with somebody, but they have to have 4,000 subs. So, you know, if I had had 4,000, he would have said 5,000. He doesn't want a piece of me verbally. And I really don't know what gave him the idea that he's going to be able to fight me. Let's talk a little bit about the technical aspects of this fight for the people that are betting. Well, I did demand that Kevin give me a month. Why? I know he's running every day. Okay, Ocean told me that, and he's like 21 or 22 or something, right? I'm almost 30. I don't fucking run. I'm in bad cardiovascular conditioning. Why don't I run? Well, the reason that I don't run is Fake Sagan is a cripple. Yes, I've got all the ligaments torn out of my left knee, and I can't even really walk without this thing. This is aircraft quality aluminum here, and that pretty much functions as my knee. Now, am I saying this for pity or to make excuses? No, I'm gonna kick his fucking ass. You know, walking around with this didn't stop me in my last job from spending 8 hours at a construction site lifting shit that weighs more than Kevin. But the point is, you know, I'm out of shape. I need to get in shape. I need a month to get on the exercise bike, do the jump rope, hit the fucking speed bag, and get my heart rate going so I can... But because Kevin said to me in a PM, you know, he was like, well, if you're so much tougher than me and a girl can kick my ass, then why do you need a month? Well, a girl can kick your ass, dude, but this isn't a fight. It's a boxing match. And we're gonna have fucking pillows on our hands. Alright, so it's really a test of endurance, not it doesn't really say which one of us can kick the other one's ass.